Hey, thanks, Michael, for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of Upward Sports. When we first started the ministry, I really thought it was about honing the children's athletic skills, teaching them something about teamwork and sportsmanship while they were honing those skills. But now I've come to the conclusion that it's much more than that. It's really about them coming to a place where they're loved, they're appreciated, and they're welcomed for being here. But equally important, it's a place where they're feeling and seeing Jesus at work, where they're getting prayed for and over. But it's not just the children, it's their families as well who we're praying for. Their coaches are praying for them, the volunteers are praying for them, and even during halftime devotions, we're praying for them. So I'm absolutely convinced that God is using this ministry to reach children and their families. See, God's working at First Baptist Church, and He's looking for you and I to join Him in this great work. So Upward Sports is much, much more than playing football, basketball, or soccer. It's about reaching those who are hungry for Jesus. Please join us.
As a parent of 8 children, 7 being boys, I could possibly be a professional kids sports analyzer. We've done rec ball, we've done travel ball, and we do Upward Sports at First Baptist. And my overall favorite is Upward Sports at First Baptist, and this is why. It's because God is the center point of the organization, and at every halftime, there are devotionals that recognize who He is and how lucky we are to have Him. Upward Sports blesses our family by helping me to show my children that if God comes first in their life, then everything else will always work out for the best.
Most importantly, Upward is unique because it is absolutely saturated with Christ's love, and it is full of people who reflect that love, whether it's the referees or the coaches or the parents or the children that are playing or any of the volunteers that are out there. It is a constant reminder that we act in loving ways towards each other, and we act sportsmen like good sports, and it's refreshing in that way to watch my children be nurtured and taught so many skills. When I look back at my 4 and 5-year-old team from our first game, and then I look at the progress they've made now, it's just incredible. But thank you, Upward. It was a great season, and I look forward to another good season next year.
Go ahead. Hi, I'm Chuck Spangler, and I'm a volunteer with the Upward Sports Athletic Program here at Shallotte First Baptist Church. My past includes being retired from North Carolina Department of Commerce. Also, in my early years as a teenager and early 20s, I served America as a combat paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne Division, being highly trained in unconventional military tactics and experiencing a deployment to a world crisis area. Those were certainly crowning moments of my life, but the greatest moment was when I became involved with the Upward Sports program, and let me tell you why. It came through the way of a 5-year-old child. A few Saturdays ago, I was out on the soccer field, and this little girl came running to me saying, "Mr. Chuck, Mr. Chuck." She was cradling a small soccer ball in one arm and gave me one of the biggest hugs I've ever had in the other arm. And then she looked up at me and she said, "Mr. Chuck, Jesus loves me." I came down to my knees. Especially someone with my past, I never thought it was possible, but it happened. She heard these words from Clem Wirtz out on the soccer field, and I heard those words too. And that's how this one child was touched.